Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to the Escape from Tarkov video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a heap of the bugs, things we found wrong with the game, and just issues in general. It's not a very happy video, it's more about talking about things that are wrong with the game. But in saying that, I'm doing this to help get the information out there, and also to educate people on reporting and improving the game entirely. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So the first one I've got, which I'm sure you've probably already seen, but effectively, items are still going straight through the floor. This is when I was trying to hand over a sword to a friend. It was a stupid move. I can't believe I actually did it. But effectively, I threw the sword on the ground and went straight through the floor. Unfortunately, it was unretrievable, and the insurance doesn't work on labs. There's still a lot of issues with this stuff. On other maps, it hasn't been as bad, but for this one, it seems to be like you do not want to put a single weapon or item on the ground. Trade it through a backpack on a radar or something like that, but definitely do not put items on the ground in this map. Next one's an interesting one. They've made it so you can actually put a laser on a Remington. Whilst I was playing around the Remington, I couldn't actually believe how far this is out. So I worked out it's probably around 2 meters is about where the laser is accurate to. Anything after that is absolutely out of this world. Like, look how high that is above the sight. That's just wrong. Straight up wrong. So these need to be adjusted and fixed. It's really annoying because I actually love using the Remington. It's very rapidly becoming one of my favorite guns to use. It's not an SMG at the moment, and it sounds amazing, by the way. But yeah, that laser placement is just heaps out. I actually would like the idea that we could actually manually adjust our lasers to 0 at whatever distance we like. So you could like 0 your laser out to 100 meters. But hey, that's probably something a little bit down the path. But for now, this needs to definitely be notified, and you guys need to know that that the laser's out by heaps. The next one I want to cover is the elevator shafts. Unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to find the footage. I spent about half an hour trying to look at it. But effectively, every one of these elevator shafts, like there's this one here, for example, is invisible to the raiders. Like if you're standing here and a raider downstairs, they'll shoot straight through it. And same vice versa. If they're at the top, they'll just shoot straight through it and hit you cleanly every time. There's a fair few of these as well. There's one there. There's also one down the very other end as I'm looking over that way. There's another one just here, and they're all over the shop. So if you are near one of these elevator shafts, seriously get away from it when you know there's a raider nearby. We understand that raiders are a lot easier to kill at close quarters, but while there's an elevator shaft in play, you are mincemeat to them. I'll just show you the last one just to make sure you're aware of it. But I'm confident there's another one or two in the map as well. But effectively, all these elevator shafts, they're death traps, and until they get the raiders get adjusted so they don't see through these metal blocks and glass and shoot clear through it, I would avoid them like the plague. But that's another issue that we need to be aware of. Now, in a recent patch, they actually adjusted the sinking of grenades. That went clearly through the window on my screen, but as you're about to see, it actually landed at my feet and blew myself up. So I've actually seen this happen a few more times since. Now I actually just avoid throwing nades through unbroken windows. I think what's actually happening is the nade on our screen is going straight through the window. On the server, it's getting deflected by the window. I've actually thrown nades on angles now, and they actually get deflected. So you can actually see my frustration and just confusion in how I actually killed myself there. Now, I'm sure you guys have actually experienced the hell out of this, but effectively, the lag and desync right now is representative of like back in 2017. People teleporting everywhere. This patch has been the best content patch in such a long time, but when it comes to lag and desync, it's massive step backwards. Patch 10.2 was an amazing advance in fixing the desync and the lag, etc. But yeah, this patch, one massive issue has been the lag and desync. And as much as I love this game and this patch, I would not be able to play this long term whilst it's in this current state. It's just not fun, like constant trade kills that shouldn't really be happening. Like, I'm happy to die to a one tap to the face if the other person shoots me first. But constant trade kills because everyone has like a 1 second buffer to kill the other person, it's just frustrating more than anything. Now, the next one was brought to my attention yesterday, and it just blew my mind that it even exists. So right here you can see me trying to jump through the actual glass window. Apparently these windows, which not apparently, they are able to be jumped through. So I found out it was actually on the other side. You're about to see in a second. I'm going to run around to the other side. But effectively, the windows here are able to jump through. And there's other issues like this throughout the game where it's just some weird things that are just going on. I know for a fact, and I'm going to show you a quick image of it soon, but effectively the back of the car in Woods has also a key spawn, which is the security post key. I've tried to do it myself. I'm not very good at doing all the weird like jump things, but effectively the only way to loot that security post key in the back of the car in Woods, which is, by the way, for everyone who wants to know, it's the car right at the very front of the lumber mill. Yeah, it's the one with the boot open, and you can actually run, jump, crouch, sprint, and do this weird thing, and you actually glitch through the roof of the car, and that's currently the only way people are able to loot that key. I'm letting this information get out there because I know there's some people using it to against other people to get the key and try and exploit other people into doing it. I'm happy to explain how it is, but I don't actually know how to do it myself. I've got into the back of the car and glitched through the roof once, but I was never able to actually aim down, which was kind of weird. So these things, guys, are constant issues that we need to report, and I'm about to go on right now on how to report a bug, issue, exploit, an item in the game that needs to be fixed. So guys, if you want to report a bug or you find a bug that you want to report, you literally just go to the launcher. On the right hand side here, it just says report bug. It'll load up this screen. Say you want to take this screenshot of this, and you can literally write in your, like, this is an issue with the mail. And then from there, you literally go, just say it was inside the actual RAID because you actually got logs file for it. Say, I got blown up through a wall. After that, you'll go to add files, you'll go to EFT, then you go to the logs folder, and this is the logs for each of your days of streaming, or sorry, playing the game, and you'll go say it was yesterday, and I'd put in the logs for yesterday. And then once those have been added to the file, you can just submit it, and it will get sent off to Battlestate Games to get hopefully fixed in one of the upcoming patches. What you can also do here is say chuck a screenshot in, and then what I do in the past, and when I make a YouTube video with an issue, I could just chuck the YouTube link in there if you actually got a video for it, because it's only a 15 meg size. And so unless you've got like a GIF or another way you want to actually put it up there, you can just chuck it up here in the description, chuck a YouTube link. You don't have to make it public. You can make it unlisted if you don't want the actual issue to be made public, and then just send it off to them. So guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for future content. I stream on Twitch 6 days a week. Go down the link below. Give me a follow there. If you've got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below or on my live stream. And lastly, I'll see you next time. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Nikita knows what I'm looking for.